the first to know Nsem-Pii.
Hey, 419 abai pani. Na Oheneba Y3n na say otfo abama NDC a kame I say what di Ghana for abro ankasa. Na waboa adom Ghana ama ya ton ye color TV e dey akoto black and white. I didn't know kasa answer me. So we had the National Democratic Congress. Vision Pia Nomaniso, led by His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and a Boshe Almoshe, and the state of emergency, and somehow Ghana, Ghana for. Now that Ghana for my lectures, it seems, and my and Samakesia Okuya to Brakwa, and Mokakai. Now, for the past 9 months in office, now Fedi Umoke Y3n, General Chamai, General. I friends say a sitting get Y3n. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Nagasa, Y3n. Akasa enya possible some better. Nenti anyembia. Wakas Nkwadaa Kurumana. Nkwadaa. Na die koso bi ehu. Na mama Ghana fo nsa asifom. Because hwe nhye pa en amamuo pa. His Excellency Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo. Ehyehyeye. Ubisa say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and the NDC aban a day no mobile say papa be no de ato. The only thing dollar artificial way now we hear and no artificial once I cycle back to the original position. Dollar in the crowd be wunya na eno no man say the way Oheneba say the way NDC for ama Ghana fon say si form no ebroso na Ghana fon kasa so yetufo na obi oto obama NDC be we di Ghana tweli we dia bro ama ye be sakoyechi 500 years behind time because I share emra Jake for by na odi Ghana call nim na ombeje Ghana call echiri na His Excellency na Adodankwa Akufo-Addo by no di Ghana sa call nim na omosa beji di call echiri die adabraka na we die edika osi asemu edika na ti for hwe nsam obro so onkura bedwiri emra ncha yenko ninko tie Oheneba Echambo emra otanase nsam odutu edwane emra sie Kisadu Dankwa Akufo-Addo eni opepa sa galamse no obetu ase nese onyasa opepa na obetimi dakuru mpo astopu illegal mining galamse ewo krom hanom enti nsam omukan no na yakwese MPP amanyokwo no mpo mpanifo eni aban no mpanifo ana eye galamse no enu nti ana nanadu eni opepa sa bestopi woman kaya to so ema ne bedu bempenso University Teachers Association of Ghana Y3n CLOSAC TEU Ghana Medical Association Ghana Bar Association Catholic Bishops Conference asofo nananum obia dani asimampeda da Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo say hey one mambofo chese wonni tima wonni abadaya wonnwene Ghana ho eno nti ana ye commander in chief of the Ghana Armed Forces na sadia Sam George kaye sadia Okunyo to Ablakwa kaye sadia Professor Jampo kaye so it will take just a day an order from the commander in chief of the Ghana Armed Forces done ana ye Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo na galamse no etwa. It is a Ghana for two Abama womo, not omu from the next government. Yenya Jidye, Yenya Wutoso, Yenya Reshemu, Mapa, Ewomu say, Galamse no, eni na nu, eni na ansa, ebecha. Na ene, the 23rd day of September, 2025, Monday, about 6:50. And someone ended some of in the opposition about galamse. The Ombaya for home, any day no more expectation another Dankwa Akufo-Addo, any Dr. Mahmoud Bamia, any Abaimum Perifo a year for hono, and then and common air for from. Now, mid to was so, Medogo TV no so, now fair and someone is Omakaye, na Sabe Mufagara for Sabe Gara for Nkwadaa. Sabe Ghana for nim nyansa sabe Ghana for enim papa ene bone na sabe mampani John Dramani Mahama aka ready acheyen say we have a short memory no they still think that we have a short memory it is sabe ombetimi the Ghana for adwene adiagro ti no make kind of position ni na no
and now omuba power now omunya tumi no. They are thinking about themselves, they are thinking about their wives, their children, their girlfriends, and how they will live an extravagant life. Ghana for seminyo masemu biu. Edu ugoka no more triumpia edicho. Ugoka asa ukra na wasamuwa. Ugoka asa ukra na udiebo na banukra ebarabay. Ejano payment to wasokra. And let me assure you, we will spend time every Monday to Friday morning. We will allocate time to remind ourselves and near NDC for kaya in opposition. So omunya amamu tumia near omunu se eyesinto atachima awa nana do danko akufado any tota Mahmoud Bawumia amamu no de omuba yano sronko ama Ghana na omsomba reset. Indeed, you are experiencing a positive reset. They say I hunu there I reset there name am say I backwards a backward reset and I hunu na momwame from the MCR na afe with a video by video then I will speak to it and yema womo ekaye and some womo kai their position yesterday when they were in opposition and what they are telling us today whilst they are in government. And we are dealing with galamsey, illegal mining. In the coming days, we will talk about health issues, policies, programs, what position then and their position today. Mama short videos, you know. Na enche aso any foko batrasia. Woman the abuwa for no one sambeba. Woman the abuwa temu sam ebeba. Na ni akano yede enonso atwazo. I want to meet TV. As I want to meet TV live.
Declaration. They should declare a state of emergency. All mining should just stop now.
Emergency. Declare a state of emergency.
Just lock down during COVID. Let there be a certain declaration of it. It shows seriousness.
Yes, I think that national emergency be declared now.
President of Ghana, and it is his responsibility
to the Lands and Natural Resources Minister Emmanuel Kofi Amabua, then in opposition, and why the name as a Osukren said the Galamse El Chronom, and Yanoba Kupa, and I wasn't an ado, and Dr. Bawumia, Yera Abuja Pano, and Lands and Natural Resources Minister, and the deputy already by 3 months, Aquasukranum, don't bet my year, and the Stopo Galamse, and say, you better declare state of emergency. Sa abayno de oshebe bazebe biadru de edu akwaso fa me pieto brame enema moye den na enyano ba kopa eno ane se bofo kasem yensi awonti ase de nyahwe me betwa ma be cheche wase yes state of emergency be be yadu no e was putupum ye twana mo bia yes ni pase da bi be bia kwakodu no emu oden. So Emmanuel Kofi Amabua ana enei John Dramani Mahama GDD and a mobile power while the Lands and Natural Resources Minister. The other person, Okuja Tabla Krampodi, Minimisa and Ghana for Mohuno. The Mohu in pursue and buy, and this our Kasa, Gidia or some Gidi, and as a Gidia is a Mujidi. If you are no class remember some can be none wonder, baby, I didn't say none. Now, in the coming as a babaso. A private jet no the man and then we will come there. And then he also saw Sam George. What the Ghana flag to my idea flag. I am doing this for the purpose of more TV no. Na ocha say na do bet me stop galam say now dana workers asam na no. And then Mampeni John Dramani Mahama. No why Mampeni da. From 2013 to 2017, na onim sadie amamuo ene hyehyesitie nanso so tumi ana opentino onu so gina simpie so ede so bo nyina bo na nado danko akufado. And then it got back to them today and they are telling us different stories. This is the Ghana they promised us. And I say this is not the Ghana they promised us. Is this the Ghana they promised us? Enti Galamsey issues no. and now no other media encounter and say what dia papa na ya asem na simple say enye hwe galamsey dia enye yensuo sai na me tie a reporter say konongo ye can so be say e wa akira konongo kontomre atosode a wo mudie no the acidic content a ewom no amankwala ya wu mo foforo ene chese mpelifon pa wor nyarewa yentimi anso no na eba won so. These are some of the things that we are talking about. Mama, the next video na wo hono no na yento aso o de mo videos na anope yenya a clear picture say unu NDC ni a eni I was already here no eni so wo gidie say aban wei e be bibi sunku bi about galamsey illegal mining, then you have to revise your position and your thinking about this government, because and some of them kind of opposition no and they are telling us a different story altogether. Okay.
And it is his responsibility to deal with galamsey now.
We want a ban on all forms of mining. We want a state of emergency.
Declare a state of emergency.
Just as we declared lockdown during COVID, let there be a certain declaration.
Yes, I think that national emergency be declared now.
And it is his responsibility to deal with galamsey now.
I get very passionate when I talk about galamsey issues because I think the president has failed. And this is not politics. This is about leadership.
A few moments later.
Implementing a state of emergency might sound nice, but it should be the last extreme, the last resort, as the livelihoods of about 4 million Ghanaians is on small-scale mining.
All kasa ye the soldier for akọ, ye the police for akọ, ye galam stop, ye we ni na no ensiaga. Me wo fa bi no atwe da no ensiaga. Ni na ensiaga, the only solution is a state of emergency. That is when they were in opposition. October 24th, 2024, and Wakas Assembly. Just last Saturday, now no women they are on news file. Now no women they are on news file now, or justify the entire NDC Ghana declare state of emergency on galamsey. This is an NDC MP for you. Na mutiete sa anko fo mo data mo saa na 2024 adwuma na nado danko akufuado ene Dr. Mahmoud Bamia kabo mo ye no mutie NDC for na da na mokoto aba ede mamu Rosen Nelson dam ye femoko oni mutie ne biu
which under which. So the call for a state of emergency is so apt. It is not over the entire country, but the government won't do this. The government, meanwhile, has rolled out policies, including the military and the army. I mean, if you didn't see this as so important, why would you deploy the army? Over 3 or 4 programs, which have all failed. Interministerial committees were put up. They've also failed. A 64-member committee was also put up. They've also failed. Galam stop, Galam fight, all those terms were coined. So now the people think that to using the military in the first instance to champion the fight, which failed, to keep the ground anybody any longer. Because you brought the soldiers themselves couldn't fight them, couldn't stop it. So it's only a state of emergency under which condition special arrangements, special protocols are rolled out that can deal with this matter.
A few moments later.
About the imposition of an emergency or a state of emergency. Yes, constitutionally provided. Article 21, Article 31. They make those provisions. But will the imposition of a state of emergency resolve the matter? I think that there's an alternative to the imposition of a state of emergency. Because if you declare a state of emergency, you require a lot more resources to enforce it.
reho abai say equity galamsey na Ghana ma omo yes small scale mining watch it omo odi omo akojina court e di omo ko prison and then make us say your mama ni be at the prison say omo ye galamsey nti and so you watching China niba ono ye galamsey queen ono de mo afana ankojina court afana ankotum mo say on there only chrome and I'm going to free or home and so your mother almost your mother if you say as you your ban almost your mogalam say no almost two mumu your bema omo amnesty no more saba
okache oboye koko na yentie. If you listen to this video very well, John Mahama Mampeni Ekacheye Oboye Koko se onyamamu tumia dia obabeye na Ghana for yentie. We are not smart enough anasi adwene ankoso se omomu ye galamsey no oba obeja omu nyina enne memfa won kwa chekra kwa Y3n okwa Y3n Traditional Council aye Central for Shemu abo NDC MP wonum ko adu say ono ana ema omanfo ye galamsey ho anto ne so jan nyina adanse kro from NDC chairman on the and some of you say already so come to me repeat it atumamponua NDC constituency chairman na we kwa the NDC for na ngasa ena from ba ekeka enti enne se John Dramani Mahama eye media encounter na wasi womo ya mine no enya sika wom enti yakostopua enye ye declare state of emergency enye ya hunisa NDC for na eye enti no so the boss according to their own words now other no mo say MPP for na abaimu perifone eye jana nato any of the person best stop today why no na eye enti and any of papa say be declare state of emergency. Now when you listen to this video na and some of can na anwada e de dada Ghana for tom rada cheye ama Ghana for ko to obade ma wo mu na utie de ne omo aka so wo to aba ma NDC a e so ko sere bonifache so wo to aba pa ma NDC and some of can na anwada no e na wo gidiye. In spite of the Ronaldo, yes, we admit. Say there were excesses, there were lapses, and never go home and go a bit shy. But then somewhere, John Dramani Mahama and this for Kaye, and the more canon. I think Ghanaians are too silent. I saw for a number of jam of pulpit to preach it. The Ranaman Gunsa, Mudi Gunsa. For UTAC for CLOSAC, concerned teachers, Ghana Medical Association, Ghana Bar Association. I think your silence is becoming too loud. Too loud. My other videos, I don't remember say kaka ya won some of my na say what baby na wo twen say Ghana no aban way and then so papa then you revise your thinking about this government because over the DI 2012 to 2016 mufi aban ana omonta ba ebeki kansa ma de ya and today they are doing same na makaje mse mumia mampaye na 4 years na anyese 40 years it might be too long to come. Yesterday the videos no ebio still on Galamsey and they are dealing with Galamsey and some of the kind in opposition and what they are telling us today shifting the goalpost. Now omuma reasons why the omuka in opposition say omunya tumi ombaye no and omuntu minye.
Sejame na NDC Ijema sebe yetu abano ama omanpeli John Dramani Mahama ebe ye president ejuma no uma koswa ye
NDC when they were in opposition, I was part of those leading the charge on the Galamsey fight. We called out the president, and for which reason I said the president is practically the former president, probably the worst president we've ever had because of Galamsey. They joined us. They talked about repealing the LI. They talked about the state of emergency. They've been in office, and I'm just waiting for that 120 days to come to an end. Mr. President, you must live by your word. You cannot speak poetry in opposition and come and act prose when you are president. We expect a lot more from you in this fight. It's not about you, it's not about your tenure, it's about the future of our children and our children's children. And we expect you to hold the bull by the horn and act and deal with this matter decisively. We can't continue this way. Thank you.
Who says he was not consulted before the operation. Some party faithful, some of whom were mining in the town, blocked the road, preventing the team from assessing the impact of Galamsey in the town. An aerial scan revealed a huge excavation in the middle of the Dunkwa township, close to
Omuko, one of the Galamsey site, say Omuko operation Omuko stop it. Na enomuno NDC chairman any NDC party for me say those for the soldier for na nkan jom so omubeyo operation on Galamsey entika bia o machiri bia ni po macho bia o mo for mo nko o mo de bani den ekwanwi achi no master says yes order from above enti e wo say omu jai Galamsey for macho omu nyina ene omu cast nyina open display na we ehin ne betimi asi senya ndisi aban mu a se nanado power na soldier for anase police for akoye operation na party chairman abase mentia se mema monfo mu nko mentia se. But this is happening under NDC and Ghanaians are quiet. You men of God asofo na mo na mose se nyame yi kire mo se wono ana asiesie John Dramani Mahama na maye no mo nyina maye din na nanom ne kasa so-called governance expert, as I have always been saying, women are a din where you face off NDC party in 24 and a soldier for their bony some more by Galamsey operation more money man can't say and the young Tiasia Mamo to help with your call for a state of emergency or whatever. This is the reset. I will promise you. You show the videos, no.